Hi everyone, welcome back to Rach and Bella Crafts. Rachel here. I hope you're all well. So today I've got a couple of different things to show you and go through with you. And the first thing I just want to do though is to finish up the end of our event for last month. So those of you that are in our Facebook group know that we've been working on the May challenge, and we were using the Nanna's Roses kit. We've done several different projects and challenges, and we've had the monthly challenge, which was to purchase the Nanna's Roses kit and create something with it. You had to post your photographs into the Facebook event, and then you will be entered into the draw to win some of the kits from our shop. But before I do the draw, I'm going to just do a really quick flip through of my finished journal. This is the journal I've made using our masterboard challenges and the things that I made with that. So I'm going to just give you a really quick quick view of what I came up with. I'm sorry I haven't been about for the last over a week I think it's been now. As quite a few who know that Shaw hasn't been very well. We've had a few health challenges with him, so he is on the mend, thankfully. But yeah, it's been a tricky couple of weeks, but we've just had a bit of quiet downtime, which has been quite nice. So, but back to it now. I've got lots of things to show you and things to do. Okay, so this is my Nanna's Roses journal. I really enjoyed putting this together. Used obviously lots of pages from the kit inside. I've also used the Nanna's Laces kit that we brought out midway through the month. So if you haven't yet seen that, pop over and have a look in our Etsy shop. The little postcards, these were from the freebie. You could find them in our Facebook group. And of course, just a reminder that any freebies that are in our group are for your personal use only. They are not to be passed on, sold, resold, used in other digis, or sold in any other form on Etsy pages. I'm sure some of you have seen quite a few posts about that recently in some of the other groups on Facebook, so I won't go on about that too much, but just as a reminder. But yes, you're more than welcome to join the group and go and download those and use them yourselves. On the pages where they weren't embellished, I've tried to add a little bit of stenciling and stamping in this journal. But yeah, I'm really pleased how it came out. So with some of my masterboards, I made these really cute little pockets, a little scrappy lace bit there. I'm really pleased with how these pages have turned out, and I just love the combination of the kit with the Nanna's Laces kit as well. Some coffee dyed braille there with a little bit of stamping. Again, some graph paper, left that so that it can be written on. I've tried to put it in the busy pages together this time because I just thought that it was quite a nice effect. And I'm just really pleased with how it's turned out. So I've tried putting some old vintage photographs in this journal to give it a really kind of oldie feel, like it is actually Nanna's journal maybe. She's so cute, isn't she? So that's the one scent, and I popped little beads then onto the ties. Oop, if I can pick it up. So where I bound it then, I just added those little beads in the bottom there. And again here, a bit of stamping, some photos, a little bit of ephemera in there. One of the postcard journal cards on the kit. That's one of the pockets I think we made together. Again, a little bit of stenciling, some more stamping. That's just an altered paper clip there with a little bit of scrappy lace. And then again, another one of the journal cards from the kit. Coffee dyed braille page. We've got another tag there. One of the pockets again. That's another from the kit. But yeah, I'm just really pleased with how this turned out. So I've got one or two few extra little bits and pieces I just want to add in. I will do those later on. This journal will then be going up into our Etsy shop. So if you were interested in purchasing it, you'll be able to get that from over there. So please feel free to hop over and have a little look. These are dyed papers that I did with raspberries. No, not raspberries. Blackberries. Blackberries. That's right. Because I was quite surprised that they came out quite. No, I'm telling a fib. That's a fib. It wasn't. It was beetroot. The raspberries gave me the blue paper. I remember now. It's been a little while. And I'm doing this video this morning quite early in the morning, so you'll have to forgive me if I've gotten anything jumbled up. But yeah, I hope you've all been keeping well. I hope you enjoyed doing the challenge, and I hope you've enjoyed that there. I printed that onto tea-light paper, which I was actually quite surprised how well it came out, because the printer doesn't always drag it through. But I've used several bits of lace for some of the pockets as well. And again, there's another postcard from the freebies. Again, yeah, that page there. And I've put some little beads on that one there as well. Some more stamping. We've got some further bits of ephemera. The photographs are not included in the kit. They're part of our photos kit that is on our Etsy page. And I've purposely gone with some that are of places, because obviously it's meant to look like she's put them in. But there's lots of writing space in here. Like I say, all of the ephemera is removable, so if you want to take it out and add your own, you're more than welcome to do so. Again, nice little journaling spots. Another little card there, journaling card. Some more ephemera here. Lots of different bits and pieces in there to be able to write on, or as I say, if you want to take it out and pop your own in, that's be able to do that too. And then that's the final page then on the back. And I simply, for my cover, used that masterboard as I've showed you in the tutorial, folded up that and to make that final pocket on the back. So like I say, there's just one or two things I've left to add to it. And yep, so she will be going into our Etsy shop. So that is my finished project. So I've been having a little look this morning at all of your finished projects. I'm just going to bring my laptop in here a moment now, because I have got here on my screen all of the people who have entered into the hashtag RAB or RAB challenge on our Facebook group. They are in my spinning wheel. I'm just going to tilt you a little bit there so you can see what I'm doing. They are in my spinning wheel, and we're going to now choose who has got third, second and first, because the person in third place gets to pick a kit from our shop. A person in second place gets to pick 2 kits from the shop, and the person in first place gets to pick 3 kits from the shop. So let's see who's going to come third. No, let's see who's going to come first. Sorry, I had to think about that then. I did it the wrong way around once and somebody told me off. So let's see who comes first, shall we? Okay, for 3 kits, we have in first place Lenore. Congratulations, Lenore Sherman. There we are. Well done. You have come first place in the RAB challenge for me. So if you can drop me a message on Facebook, lovely, and tell me your choice of 3 kits, we can get those over to you. Can you also send me your email address so that I can email you the links for the kits? Okay, so now, so let's get rid of that. Let's now see who's going to come second. Okay, it is spinning. We now have in second place Cindy Hopwood. Congratulations, Cindy. So you have come second place. You get to win and choose 2 kits from our Etsy shop. Please drop me a message on Facebook with your email address and your chosen kits. And then finally in third place, we have Cheryl Telephas. Well done, Cheryl. You've won third place. Lovely. If you want to drop me a message with your email address and your choice of kit as well, we will get that over to you. So congratulations, everybody. Thank you for entering this month's challenge, or rather last month's challenge. So that's that event wrapped up there. Okay, so I'm going to just clear these items off my desk, because the RAB challenge for me is now over, because because today is the 1st of June. So let me just tilt you back down that way. I have lots of exciting things to show you. Firstly, starting with, I'm just going to bring you guys in so you can see this a little bit better. I have got quite a lot of daylight on the desk this morning, so I hope you can see this really clearly. Welcome to our new kit. This is our kit that we will be working with for the month of June. It is in our Etsy shop as of today. It is called Healing Hollyhocks. Healing Hollyhocks. Why I call it Healing Hollyhocks? Well, I made this kit with some beautiful vintage hollyhock images. I absolutely love hollyhocks. And then did a little bit of research on them and discovered they are actually traditionally used for the medicinal purposes. Not today. I'm not recommending you go out and just pull them out your garden and start eating them and put them in salad. Do your research first. But they do actually have great healing properties and traditionally were used for things like inflammation, tummy upsets and different things like that. So I do like a little bit of alliteration. So I thought, I know, we'll go with Healing Hollyhocks. So, like I say, I hope you've got enough light on you there now and you can see them. So I'm just going to do a little flip through. You'll see a bit of a theme running through. So we've got our, this isn't actually a hollyhock. I am aware this is a dog rose, but I just really loved it and the colours went lovely with the kit. So we've got some of our fairies and angel images that you'll see interspersed throughout. These are mainly collage pages. We've got some of our laces in the background there and some other bits and pieces. But yeah, so this is the first of the vintage hollyhock images here. And we've got some of our little cherubs here. And a little bit of script, and I've just snuck in a sneaky little R there and some script and writing at the bottom there. Here's another beautiful image of the hollyhock and this lovely lady here. And then we have this one here. So there are 6 collage pages in total. And this one here, I absolutely love this image of the hollyhock. Again, we've got some laces in the background. Some more scripts in the background as well, so it's a nice combination. This is the final page. I absolutely love this page, and I've just popped it now into my mini journal. And again, we've got laces around the edge and this beautiful image then in the center piece with a lovely marine image behind. So that's the collage pages. We then have 5 background pages which you can use to back your kits. So again, these are just much simpler versions of the kind of collage pages. I think we've got 2 in pink and 3 in blue. So let me just, come on, turn the page. There we go, that's another one of the pink images there. And then we've got that one there. So they are the background pages. And then also with this kit, you've got a great stash of ephemera. So you've got a large envelope, then there is another large envelope, which of course you can stick together or leave open so that you can work within. I've also included some of our heart-shaped pockets because we love working with heart-shaped pockets. I've also included some floral images that have got images of the kit in them. These are great to use for all sorts of decorating, which I'll come back to in a moment. These are also little envelopes, but as you know, I do like to leave these so that I don't put the lines in, so you could use them as large tags if you wanted to. So it's entirely true. They kind of make a double, either like large journal card, or you can fold them up into little envelopes, and I've actually done some here to show you. So this is them folded. You see, this is a mini version, by the way. I printed them out half size, but if you wanted to, you could leave them open like that, cut that, I haven't cut the bottom yet, but cut the bottom out and then just use them as a journaling card. But of course, equally, they make a lovely little envelope as well. So that's that one there. These are the coin pockets, we call them. So again, this is a mini version of that's how it folds up. You fold these 2 sections here in, they become the bits that you glue to, and then you can use either side then as your pocket. Now obviously if you don't want that image and you prefer that image, you simply just take a divot out of there and then you can use that side as well. So that's what those 2 pockets are there. Sorry, turn the right way up. They are the coin pockets. You also have with the ephemera 3 large tags. absolutely love these images on here. They really are lovely. So we've got our lovely ladies from our kit. You also have then a page of mini ephemera, we'll call it. So you've got some little things you could use as journaling cards, some larger stamps. This is great used at this size, or if you want to print it out half size and then they'll come out smaller again. I'll show you some examples of what I've done with those in a moment. And then there is also a page of words. We've got some sayings and some little scriptures up here, and then we've got some different sayings in here, and then we've got some plants and flowers and things here. So there's a bit of a mixture, and added in some little images for you as well. Again, little tip, if you don't want your words to be this big, print them half size. What I tend to do is print these two out, but I print them so I have two to a page when I print them, and then they come out then in their mini size then. So obviously depending on the size of your project, you'll have ephemera then for the size that you need. Okay, so that is this month's kit. There will be a challenge running in our Facebook group again. It'll be the June Rab Challenge. The kit for the month that we'll be working with will be the Healing Hollyhocks. I'm also incorporating part of the Nanna's laces in that as well. And I will show you a quick example of what I've started to put together. So I started making a mini version of this journal the other day, just to I kind of like to see how it goes together. So I've backed my pages with the laces kit. So I've done this in A5 sheets, which kind of gives you a bit of an A6 size journal then. Mix and match then which way around I wanted to put them, but like I say, obviously you've got backing pages in the kit, so this is just to give you a little taster of obviously how these pages work out. I love this page, this is my favourite page. But yeah, I think they actually go together quite well, so you can mix, well, you can back with whatever you like, but that's obviously just an idea for you there, and just so you can see how those pages come together. So that is, like I say, the Rab journal, Rab challenge rather, for June is to create something with the kit. Then we also have a mini challenge every week in our group. Now this month we've gone with the theme. I had a chat with Rose from Journals in Time. She is one of the admin, well, she is the admin within our group now. And as those of you that followed the challenge last month will know, if you keep an eye on her channel, she'll put up some tutorials as well. That'll be part of the challenges. Keep an eye on Bella's channel, and she will have some different things where she'll dip in and out with regards to the kit and the challenges. So what we're going to do this month, we're doing a theme, and I'm going to call it Flips, Flaps and Folds. The reason I'm calling it that is because, as I said to Rose, this month seems to be the month that we kind of kick off traditionally our holidays. Lots of people are going away this month. I'm going on holiday this month with Bella. So, you know, you'll be out and about, you'll be doing stuff with your travel journals, collecting things to go into your journals of the things that you've collected while you're away. And there is nothing more useful in your journal than a flip or a flap or a fold to pop in things like tickets, postcards, all those different things that you want to collect while you're away traveling. So we're going to come up with different ideas of things that can enhance your journal for travel. So this is not necessarily about a traveler's size journal. This is about the journal you take when you go traveling. So I'm going to just give you a really quick example. A second. Oh, let me just grab my journal here, which to my shame I haven't yet finished. So maybe we'll revisit this month as well. This is the journal I started earlier in the year. Oh, let me just pan out a little bit because I'm a little bit close there. Sorry. So this is the journal I started earlier in the year. This is all, I did all this around our trip to Ireland and the things I collected there. But just to give you a quick idea, so you have to use your imagination because I haven't actually bound this yet. But the kind, you know, this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. So it's having those kind of little flips and flaps and folds, places to put things. You know, you're going to have receipts and things like that. What other kind of ephemera do we have? All sorts of things you might pick up at hotels. So we're going to be looking at different ways in which you can incorporate those into your journals. Useful little, you know, tuck spots and things like that, and just little places to flip things away. And yeah, just going to give you lots of different ideas. So here's a classic one here. I'm not sure if I did this one with you guys in a video. This is something that I made using a brochure. And oh, it wasn't actually, I'm lying, I made it with the card. The hotel gave me a birthday card. So I literally have just stuck the card into the journal, and in that then I made myself a little tuck with a scrappy cluster. And then I was able to put some receipts in there, and I was able to put the key card holder from our hotel, and I've simply then just made a little turny circle thing to keep it shut, which is not going to oblige me now, I think. Right, turn around. Anyway, that turns around and locks that in place. But that's just a little example of the kind of flip that you can use. Obviously, we've got paper folds that we make and create little pockets with. So yeah, basically everything is on the table this month. So the first challenge for this week, what we're going to look at and what I want you to work on is paper flips. So what these are, and I'll tell you I'm calling them flips now. Let me move that journal away. Your challenge this week is to use up, sorry, that'd be helpful if it was in frame rather than shoving them all the way up there, is to use up your leftovers, your scraps. If you've made your travel journal, this is a great way now to utilise the bits and pieces you might have left over. So I got busy doing these last night because I've been quite pushed for time to get projects done. So while we were sat watching, we were actually watching The Great Train Robbery. Good film, really enjoyed that. Not the original, it was the newer version with Luke Evans, but it was really good actually. So I was gripped, sat watching that on the sofa last night, creating my little flips. Oh my goodness, I hadn't realised I'd made so many. I was obviously quite engrossed, wasn't I? So this is what your challenge is for this week. You have to make some flips. I'm calling them flips because they are flippy note clusters, and the purpose of these flippy note clusters is that you can take these out of your journal if you are going somewhere for the day, or you're on holiday, you want to take some notes, you want to scribble things down, or if you want to use them to, I don't know, stick things on, maybe to scrap page on. If you want to pop little photographs in, or, you know, you can add little pockets to them. I want you to really go to town and let your imagination run wild with these. So this is literally just mine in the raw form even. My gosh, you can tell it's up at 6 in the morning, can't you? This one here, I've actually put some of the heart pockets. I've used the tag from the new kit, and I've actually used the pockets, the hearts, to make little pockets on the front, and I've just embellished that on the front there. But what I've done, I've used different clasps. So this is again what I would like you to do. Obviously not everybody has brads. That's all I've done. I've simply put a brad through there. I did staple the initial few pages together just because I had quite a bit in my hand at one point, but I'm just going to quickly show you some examples. So this is one of the tags that we had from the last kit. So this is obviously some of my leftovers. But the great thing about it is these pages will, oh, I've missed that bit there. They will flip out and provide me then with little journaling spots. And then I can just fold them back in. So you get my flip and fold like that then, look. But again, you can embellish them how you'd like. So I've used some of the words from the kit. I've put some scrappy bits of lace on there. I think that's rather sweet. And then I've just literally popped a little hole through. To make the hole, I just used my awl for my binding and my cork, and I've popped some brads in there. So that's the one there. This one here, again, like I say, don't have brads, doesn't matter. I've just stapled this one together. So I've used one of those lovely little heart shapes from the new kit just to embellish the front. And then behind that then I've got a ticket. I've got some lovely bits of paper from one of my paper packs, a bit of embellished paper, some handmade paper, and again it's just a nice combination of things. And you know, you can write on the back, you can flip them out that way, but they're just great if you want to write little notes about your day, things that you did, things that you saw, and then you simply then can slide that into the pocket of a journal. and it's nice and flat. So, but look how much information you'll be able to keep in there. They're great for journaling spots. Like I say, if they're large enough, you can stick little photographs in them. You can stick your receipts and your tickets to them. So here's another one that I've made with smaller pieces of ephemera. So what I'm going to do is pop a little stamp on that, or I may actually write the name of the place that I visit on there. So I'm getting well into this because I want to be really ready when I go for my holiday in 2 weeks' time. And I'd like to actually have a journal ready to take, so that I can pop all those bits in, because I'm very good at collecting stuff on my holidays, tickets and stuff like that, and receipts, but then I don't always have the time after to make the journal. So again, here's another example. Again, I just used some scrappy bit of ribbon to embellish the top of this one. And again, it's quite nice if you can lay your papers so that you can see the different layers underneath. So I've tried to tear my papers in such a way that I can see a little bit of each paper there, because the thing is, then when you pop that into, you only need to have a bit of lace at the bottom of a pocket, and you pop that in, that will fill your page then, and it looks really good. So again, embellish them how you like. You can put a bit of fabric over the top if you want to make it look like a fabric flip, so that really gives you then kind of the privacy of what's underneath. But yeah, again, with the brad in it, or a paper fastener, it does just give you that versatility to be able to turn it around and write on the back of whatever you've got. I mean, even my ticket I can journal on the back of that then. But yeah, I've just used lots of different combinations of papers, ephemera. All of this literally came from the stash in my boxes on the side of my desk. Things that I had left over, like I say, these are some tags that I did for the last kit that I hadn't used, so they were just on the side of my desk, and I thought, I know, I will use those to make some flip-flaps, and I can use them then to take them out with me when I'm on my holidays. And like I say, it's not going to then, I don't have to take my journal out with me, and I can just keep some notes. I've even put a little owl on this one, look. So I've got a little saying under there, create your own sunshine, and I've got a little owl on there then. But again, you've just got lots of lovely spots to write on, and they just look really pretty. And you can even put them in your journal and fan them out like this if you like. So if you've got lots of lovely papers, and pop them in the pocket like that, fanned out. So that's your challenge this week. I want to see photos in the mini challenge group that show me pictures. You need to make 5. Okay, that's the challenge this week. Make 5 of these little what are we going to call them? What should we call them? Should we call them travel notelets? Should we call them travel notelets? You know what I mean by that, won't you? And then that means obviously they can come out with you. And this one I've done using a peg. So I've simply put a little peg on there, and that's great because then I can dismantle that then if I want to. Well, I would be able to if I hadn't stapled it. I have actually stapled it, yeah. Okay, so I've cheated there. I've stapled that, but you could just put a peg on there. Or you could, what have I done with my pot? Ooh, here we are. So this is my pot of bits and fastenings and things that I had to hand. So I had some, I didn't use those, but I did have some of those. I had some of the Tim Holtz paper fasteners, which I'm trying to use sparingly, but no, I'm not. I've promised to stop hoarding this year. I've got some of these brads. I've had these in my stash since I think I first started journaling. So I had those ones there, with my owls, and then this was my pot. You can tell I've had all this on the sofa last night on my lap. That was my pot then of little fasteners. So I had some, like, I think they're birds, the one not. Yeah, just different ones in there. And then, oh, and my pegs. I had some pegs in there. What was I going to show you then? Oh, I've gone blank now. I don't know. Anyway, but that's what I was just about to say. So they are the fasteners that I've used. But like I say, you can utilise, you could use it, do it with a paper clip, you know. And on the bottom of this one then, I just embellished it with some lace. And I did actually put some little brads in there just to kind of finish it off. But again, you know, a really nice little notelet book. I've popped in a bit of embellished paper. Again, some of my kit pages left over from the last kit. And I just think they're really pretty. And again, then this one here. So I've used the tags from the new kit to do this. So if you do have tags on your desk left over, you know, give them a go. I will be putting a freebie in the group this week, so you're more than welcome to utilise that as well. But yeah, let's see what you can come up with. And don't forget to use the hashtag for the Rab mini challenge, and then that helps me then to pick up what you've been creating. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave it there. I have to dash off. It's a very, very exciting day today. Today is the day, I know I've told you all about this, it's our Jubilee picnic in the park day today for all of our lovely service users at our charity. They are all going to be getting on the bus that you guys helped us fundraise for. In about 3 hours, I think it starts picking them up, and myself and my team are off to the park this morning. We are praying that this beautiful blue sky stays blue so that the weather stays nice and sunny for them to enjoy their picnic. We've got wellies to play welly wanging, we've got pin the pupil on the eye to have a game of a blindfolded game for everybody. We've got cakes that have been donated, so I will be back tomorrow, I hope, with some photographs for you all, and I will post some pictures later on today in the group and on our page as a thank you, so you can all see what an amazing day you've contributed to. So have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you all so much for all your support and comments. Well, we've been missing missing in action rather, but yes, we're back now, and I can't wait to see what you all create. So, oh, there's also a discount code down below for this month's kit. Sorry, forgot to add that. So if you do want to go and buy the kit, use the code below because you get 20% off. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I will be back with you all very soon. See you soon. Bye now.